I need to get more shredded. I'm sitting here in my car. I have food for tonight. I went out and I knocked on doors today. I did the bare minimum. I kept up with my identity. Yeah, sure. I attempted to make sales. I'm a salesman. I try to sell. That's what happens. But the worst part is the part that I can't control. The worst part is when I put effort towards something. I make a specific effort to move in a certain direction in life. But every single time I do that, and my plans fail, every time you ask out a girl and she rejects you, every time you attempt to do something, every time you tell yourself this is going to happen, and then it doesn't happen, you prove yourself wrong, something inside of you dies. It makes your spirit weaker. It literally makes your spirit weaker. So why am I saying that? There is nothing more powerful than pretending you are God. There was a story that I read, and it's when the people came over on the Mayflower, the colonizers from England, came over on the Mayflower to fucking rape and pillage Pocahontas and all the Indians and Thanksgiving and all that bullshit. Christopher Columbus stood in front of all of these, not Indians, Native Americans. Christopher Columbus stood there in front of the fucking native tribes and said, my God is more powerful than yours, and in 3 days' time, we will have a harvest moon, and the moon will block out the sun, blah, 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 blah. And basically, he pretended he was God. He just said, I know this thing is going to happen 3 days in the future because of previous cause and effect and the laws of the universe. The laws, not the laws of man, not the laws of the justice system, the laws of the universe. Universal laws that cannot be broken no matter what. When you drop something, it will always go down. It will never go up as long as it has mass. Or depends. Gas and shit, you know what I mean? But the reason I'm saying that is because these universal laws, aka the law of consciousness, is one of the greatest things, if not the greatest thing, in this entire fucking universe. Because nobody can piss you off unless you're aware of it. It's like consciousness is the only thing that is real. I saw a video of a high school girl sitting in her car, dancing to the music, blah, 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 singing along, and then she notices a bug on her shirt. The bug was walking around on her shirt for 10 minutes, and then when she finally realized it, when she noticed it, when she was aware of it, she fucking freaked out and went crazy and almost crashed her fucking car. It's because consciousness, your awareness, not like some gay woo-woo words, I mean the actual things you are physically aware of in your current environment. That is what shapes you. I am not thinking about the Eskimos up on the North Pole or the fucking lions and tigers in Africa because they're not in front of my fucking eyeballs. Your eyeballs are your attention. And the real reason I made this voice note is because everything in modern society is designed to give you, to have the highest, most attractive and repetitive dopamine hit as possible. They want you to sit around and repeat mindless, degenerate, shallow, empty actions every single second of every day. Scrolling on TikTok, eating tons of processed foods. It's just gay. It's just gay and retarded. So what's the answer? The answer is pretty much you have to weaponize your mind, weaponize your dopamine receptors, your feel-good chemicals, to where your body feels, it genuinely feels like it needs to do certain things in order to survive. When I wake up, I start to feel like weird and bad if I don't do push-ups. When I do tons of push-ups all the time, coffee, lemon, push-ups, I feel great. It's only when I stop doing all the things that I've normally done, it's only when I stopped repeating all of those actions that pain ensued. Dopamine is the repetition chemical. You are what you repeat. I'm making this voice note in my car right now because I know for a fact I have to stop being so degenerate and so submissive and wasteful with my time, because there are people in this world who need to hear my voice. They need to hear my message. They have to understand that your brain just makes choices. Your brain makes choices between A or B, ones or zeros. And the reason that's important reason why ones and zeros are important is because there are things in modern society, I call it a devil in a red dress, something that has the illusion of dopamine, but